Hey, what's up soldiers? My name is GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another video. So I wasn't originally planning on making a video talking about Black Ops 4, but since we've been getting so much information recently, I figured it would be a good time for me to let you guys know my thoughts, what I'm thinking, and all that sort of thing. So this is going to be a fairly long commentary, and it's just going to be a commentary talking about everything that we've seen, the leaks, and also what I'm going to be expecting from zombies, and also where the campaign storyline is going to be, all that sort of thing, guys. So I really hope you do enjoy the video. If you do, please drop a like. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the video, guys. So recently, like literally yesterday or the day before, we got a leak from GameStop that showed Black Ops 4. There was some different merchandise that they're going to be getting, and also we saw Call of Duty World at War oversized box as well. I'm sure you guys have already watched videos on this, so I'm not going to talk about it for a long time. There's a possibility that World at War might be remastered. Now that is something I'm super stoked about if it does happen, but let's be honest, we've already seen knocked so many times, so I probably will not play it unless we get all the classic weapons again, because it would be fun to use like the PPSH on classic looking Doris, that sort of thing. It would be really cool, but at the same time, I mean, we've all played those maps so many times during Chronicles. We have knocked in World at War, we have it in Black Ops 1, we have it in Black Ops 2 on Transit, we have it in Black Ops 3 on Revelations, and we also got it completely remastered in Chronicles. So we've seen knocked 6 times. I don't care if they remaster it. I will not be playing zombies most likely on the World at War if it is remastered. That just is way too many times. But although it could possibly be remastered, I would really enjoy it. I would love to play the multiplayer on that game. It was so fun, so fantastic. Everyone running around with MP40s, hip firing was so much fun, and in the heyday it was a blast. I remember playing it all the time. So I would really like to see World at War, and not only that, but the campaign was amazing. So even a campaign of World at War would be really fun to play. So now that we got that out of the way, I would like a World at War remaster, and it's definitely possible. I mean, we saw that COD 4 did fairly well, I think, and I would really like to see Modern Warfare 2 next year with Infinity Ward's game. That would be absolutely amazing. So we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. But overall, that would be awesome. Now let's jump into the Black Ops 4 discussion. So a lot of stuff has been going on. There have been various different reveals. Marcus Sellers made a tweet about Black Ops 4 being on the Nintendo Switch. We've seen a lot of stuff recently. Kotaku just made a post, and we saw James Harden literally wearing a Black Ops 4 hat. And a lot of people are getting triggered about what the Black Ops 4 logo actually looks like. Now, I want you guys to take this with a grain of salt because it's not 100% confirmed by Activision themselves. But when you look at this hat, it has 4 Roman numerals. Now, it's not, you know, IV like it would be if it was 4, but that's okay. I think Treyarch wanted to completely switch it up and catch us off guard. Everyone was expecting the IV, and like, come on, people are getting triggered about this, and it is the dumbest thing I've ever seen anyone get triggered about. A lot of people are complaining about how Black Ops should be only 3 different games, and if you think about it, it's not a good idea to have only 3 games. And here's why: because in Black Ops 2 it ended off in 2025, and Black Ops 3 picked it up in 2065. There's that 40-year gap right there, 40 years, where Treyarch can pull off an amazing story of what goes on to get all the way from 2025 to the advanced movement, to the exo jumping and suits and all that sort of thing. There's a lot of stuff they can do with it and make it really good. Now, in the Kotaku post that we got yesterday, it said that it was going to be placed in the near future, which means that it's most likely going to be 2025 over the next couple decades after that, which is totally fine, because if you guys didn't know, the Transit crew, all that stuff happened in 2035. So it's not really too crazy for zombies, at least, and it's not too crazy overall just to expect that time period, because Treyarch always does an amazing job. No matter what they're doing, they are going to care about the fans and give the fans what they want. So that is super exciting for me. Now, another thing that you guys may want to keep in mind, I've been thinking about a couple different things. First of all, it would make sense for Treyarch just to have 4 tally marks instead of IV, like in Zombies, where we have 4 tally marks. Imagine there's a, you know, Black Ops 5 and it's 4 with a line through it. I mean, let's be honest, that would be really cool to see. Just giving a little bit of fan service to the Zombies players is kind of cool. Now, another thing I want to talk about as well is, since I talked about how this was going to take place most likely between Black Ops 2 and 3, this is kind of Black Ops 2.5 or Black Ops 2 2. And that's why they have the 4 tally marks, in my opinion. That's just what I think about this. I think that makes perfect sense for them to do something like that. So overall, that is my opinions of it. I'm super excited. You guys know how much I love Treyarch and all their zombies and everything like that. That's why I've been sticking with zombies. I haven't played Fortnite. I played it when it first came out for like a week, and then I was completely done with it, and I've been making zombies content ever since, and I'm still having fun making zombies content. So that's super important to me. Now, let's get into what I think is actually going to happen with the next zombies game, because I feel like I haven't really talked about this here on my channel, at least. So I just want to get this off my chest and let you guys know what I'm thinking. So for zombies, I really want Grief to return, and I think that with Treyarch having a 3-year development cycle, this is definitely possible, where they can master the art of Grief and give it to us in an actual great progression system like Black Ops 3, where you can actually level up, you can actually prestige. If they add that in and you can level up playing Grief, that would be phenomenal. Now, obviously, we have the 6 maps that have not been remastered yet. We have 5 Call of the Dead, Mob of the Dead, and then we also have the 3 transit maps. So we have transit, obviously the transit crew maps, Buried, and Die Rise, and also we have Nuketown. So 7 maps. Sorry, I can't count, but overall this would be fantastic to see back. Now, kind of jumping off or piggybacking on the Black Ops 2 2 thing, I would really like to see transit, yes, transit, as the pre-order bonus map. And the reason for this is because, first of all, I think that if they actually fix transit and make it a day map or make it bright in an alternate universe from what we saw in Black Ops 3, where the moon does not end up, you know, shooting rockets at the earth, I think that transit could be a phenomenal map. And I think that it would actually be so much fun, and a ton of people would actually love the map. They could expand on the map, add bus route B. There's so many different possibilities that they could add to this map to make it an actual amazing map. And I really think like it was just kind of a missed opportunity. They didn't have enough time in development, so that's why they added in all the fog. Obviously, get rid of the denizens and as much lava as possible, because those are pains in the ass, let's be honest. And if they made this map good, I honestly think it could be one of the best zombies maps that we've ever had in Call of Duty Zombies. So I'd really like to see something like that as a pre-order bonus with transit. Now, if we do end up getting transit, hear me out here, and they do end up giving us Grief and things like that, we can play it on town, we can play it on farm, we can play it on the different maps that are going to come. Not only that, but Mob of the Dead also had Grief. Also Buried did as well. So those maps being brought back to adding Grief later on in the cycle would be a phenomenal idea. And I would really like to see, honestly, a whole zombies DLC for DLC 4, not so much DLC 5. Now, we obviously saw this in Black Ops 1, but the zombies community has grown so much lately, and now the multiplayer community gets spoiled. They get DLC weapons all the time, and we're kind of just left with getting one new map for 3 months or 2 months. And it really is one of those things that I think they've realized how big the zombies community is and how much we are passionate about the game. So it would make perfect sense for them to do that. And having a DLC, right? Hear me out, with the 3 transit crew maps, the Victus maps, as well as Mob of the Dead, would be one of the craziest DLCs of all time. Now, I'm not gonna go out on a limb and say that Mob of the Dead isn't going to be the pre-order bonus map, because everyone's expecting it. So I mean, it does kind of make sense if you think about it. We have the comics with Victus leaving off with Victus there. So it does make perfect sense. Don't get me wrong at all. But I would really like to see that. Now, we also have the possibility of London. We've been seeing a lot of different things there. I think we're going to get a London on disc map, and that's going to be the first map in the game. Now, this is a possibility that this could be the last map or the final DLC. And honestly, I'm just so excited. Like, there's so much content coming out at the end of the year, and we're just getting started. It's literally March. Guys, we are in the 3rd month of the year. We still have so much time until this game is released, guys. It's crazy to think about. I mean, we still have 8 months until we get the next Treyarch game, and I'm just so excited for the things to come. I'm definitely stoked. So let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you have any thoughts of this or what you'd like to see remastered. But I just wanted to get this video out and kind of share my thoughts on it. So I hope you guys did enjoy, and I may have another video out later on today. My voice just cracked so bad, I really don't care at this point. But thank you guys. It's super late. I'm gonna go to bed. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And also, I'm gonna be streaming Origins tonight. If you want to come and check that out on Twitch and on YouTube. So I'll see you guys there. Peace.